raced against Charles Leclerc and Alex Albon in the F124 show run in Monaco. This was the full grid of the 10 racers. Average F1 consumer, Ray Guri, Liam Kalevi, Chesnoid, Will Annie, Diogo Jota, Pierre Aubameyang, Alex Albon, Charles Leclerc, and last but not least, me. It was an honor to be invited with all these amazing people. We arrived on set and it was looking amazing. Then we made some shots with the game and we signed the trophy. Later that day, Charles and Alex arrived and we had a little chat. Then it was time for practice, and since it's a new game, nobody had played the game before. Alex Albon was sitting next to me and he was asking me all these questions about setup, tires, fuel and everything about the bottom mapping and go on. Then it was time for the show. We had a short qualifying session and it went like this.
So what's happened here then? So has there been, it's been a mistake. Okay, so it was a little spin. Thankfully the ghosting system has kicked in. So Charles was probably on his outlap anyway, and Liam in the background there also wrestling the car. Then it's 3 wide into the hairpin. Can we remember, everyone, this is qualifying? Why are we racing so high? Ray's gone up the inside. Okay, so there was contact. Look at this, he's having to go through both the cars there. The Aston and the McLaren getting in the way. This, blue flags, whatever, Alex is going to be screaming. But 11.3 actually for Alex Albon right now puts him at the top of the times. Charles Leclerc, as you can see there, in the Ferrari, the only driver to not have set a time yet. Round the final corner he comes, in the scarlet red Ferrari. A little bit of a wiggle as he goes over the line. It's a 10.6. Oh my goodness me. They were doing 11.1s in practice, and Charles Leclerc has knocked half a second off that. We're taking a look at Maxime MXM, currently 5th position. And doing very well is Maxime, one of the biggest female content creators in the Netherlands. And started go-karting when she was just 4 years old. So a lot of experience. In fact, not a lot of excuses, Maxime, for not getting pole position if you've been karting since you were 4 years old. Has also competed in sim racing events alongside many of the current F1 grid, including Hamilton, Zhou, Norris and Albon. And she was saying off camera beforehand that she'd actually beaten Albon in an event. So again, Maxime, going to need a faster lap time from you to get really in the mix here. But perhaps she's just dialing in at the moment. 13.0 for her, as we have a few other drivers coming out of the pits here. Oh, Alex Albon has taken provisional pole with a 1:10.245. That came out of nowhere, found a 10th improvement. Naomi has actually got Pierre Aubameyang, so let's hear what Pierre has to say. As Charles takes a provisional pole with a 1:9.7. Alex Albon does improve, comes over the line and does a 1:10.0, but cannot get within 2/10 of Charles Leclerc and makes a mistake around the first corner. He'll be okay, but is he going to have enough time to get round and go again? I do not think so. Here we go then. The Ferrari driver, up the hill he goes. Can he improve on a 1:9.792? We'll see in the top right-hand side of your screen if he is up or down on his first sector. And he's lost a bit of time, just under 2/10 down. Alex Albon has gone round again, has got time, but will have used his tyres up ever so slightly. So let's see what Alex has got. And he's got a bit of traffic as well on his final lap here. Charles Leclerc does a 1:9.4. You would think maybe they'd be taking it easy, settling themselves into the Monaco Grand Prix weekend, which is, of course, this week. But no, Ray Guri does not improve either. 1:10.1 is the benchmark for him. Currently 3rd is the Haas driver. What about Pierre? Comes over the line, does not improve. Aubameyang will start 8th position as Alex Albon is trying to push it here. Gonna send it on the exit, little bit of a squirrel on the rear. Can Alex Albon take pole position away from Charles Leclerc? It's gonna be a no. It's a 1:9.9, secures a front row spot. Does Alex Albon? Charles Leclerc is on pole position ahead of Alex Albon, which promises to be a very exciting 25% race.
It was absolutely carnage and we had some races and battles during quali, so it didn't go as planned. I've heard that Charles and Alex also cut some corners and did some wall riding to get the fastest time. I qualified in P4 just behind Leclerc, Albon and Ray Guri. After qualifying, it was time for an interview on stage with Alex Albon.
Well, congratulations to the both of you. I mean, top 4 starts for both of you too. But Alex, I want to come to you and firstly say, well done. I mean, you don't look very happy, but you are starting on the front of the grid.
4.5 tenths is no joke. That's a big gap. So I need to do some work. Charles was quick, as he always is, and yeah, it was interesting. There was a bit of like what do you call that? Just scrapping. In quality. I'm not used to that I think in F1 world, you give each other some space. You know, if he's on a good lap, we were racing from the out lap, which is good. It's good. Robin's racing, so yeah.
Speaking of good, Maxime, 4th on the grid. You must be quite happy with that one.
Yeah, behind 2 F1 drivers and 1 guy that is like high up in the stakes to win. So I'm fine with that, and it was absolutely chaos with traffic, and we were racing in the outlap, so yeah, it was a challenge.
Although I will pick up that you said that you've beaten Alex before in an event. I just wanted to talk about this, maybe gauge some sort of rivalry here. What happened?
It was a charity event.
Yeah.
Last year in Imola,
Exactly. Yeah, we did a
Go
charity
girl.
event,
Yeah.
and
I think I got lapped.
Oh,
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
okay. Well, how do you plan to take this challenge onto Charles?
So my mic wasn't working, I don't think, during the race, and I couldn't get in Charles's head. And I thought that was the only way I would be able to out-qualify him.
Was he getting in yours?
No.
Okay.
But I'll need to get into his, basically. So we'll have a mic change. There'll be some words exchanged. I'll just have to distract him. I think Monaco is one of them races or circuits that you need 100% focus on. So if we can limit that to maybe 10%, 10% focus for Charles, we'll have a chance, yeah.
If the mic doesn't work, I expect you to fully just shout at him at this stage, because we'll be able to hear it. Maxime, you've driven the F124 game a little bit. What are your first thoughts? Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it a lot. The handling has changed a lot, but you have more grip, and it's easier to save the car. And some tracks also got massive changes, so it's great to see all these updates, and I cannot wait to play it more. All right, qualifying done. Now it's time to focus on the race.
And the race is underway. Charles Leclerc leads away from pole position, but Alex Albon tries to go around the outside, gets a little bit of a swapper on, and in fact, that might give the opportunity to El Reguiri here up the hill, but no, Alex just about holds on to 2nd position. It is Charles. Oh, and Alex gets a bit more of a smash from behind. There's lots of wheel banging as El Reguiri tries to get through in the Haas car. Into the hairpin we go. It is Charles Leclerc ahead of Alex Albon, then El Reguiri, Maxime, average F1 consumer. The top 5 has not changed. Behind that, Chesnoid, Willen, Diogo Jota are jostling for position out there, and Liam Kalevi was last, but has actually got ahead of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who I think had some kind of lap 1, turn 1 incident, unfortunately. Actually, El Reguiri's made a mistake here, down to 6th. The driver that was tipped to potentially win this, Charles Leclerc giving him a proper recommendation at the top of the show. But El Reguiri has made a big mistake out there and is now down to 6th position. 3rd position was losing touch with the drivers, and oh my goodness me, just loses the back end with the medium tyre. And that's DRS wide open, remember. DRS is enabled after lap 2. It is a fastest lap of the race for Alex, of course, on those soft tyres. This is where he needs to make it work. You've got screaming going on there. Alex laughing away. These two absolutely, categorically want to win this event. But it is lap 3 of 20. And it's a 1.2 second gap now. Leclerc and Albon, despite the soft tyres for the Williams driver, equal cars, of course. Alex is losing a bit of time, but I imagine some warnings might come out for corner cutting, and I think you can see the reaction there. We caught a glimpse of Alex absolutely flying over the chicane. Alex Albon has got no... Oh, he's in the pits. He's in the pits. Alex Albon is in the pits already, not enjoying the soft tyres.
I have to also say, shout out to Maxime. I mean, she's been keeping them honest.
Yeah, she really has.
Lovely to see a woman up there potentially on the podium. I don't want to jinx her because we still got quite a way to go in this race.
Yeah, Maxime, one of the biggest female motorsport gaming creators in the Netherlands, and she's doing a fantastic job out there. She's been involved in many other F1 events as well, so great to see that, as that is a battle between the two footballers. They have met on track, and that's a move down the inside from Aubameyang. Is he going to make it stick? There's more contact. They practically come to a stop before the hairpin, but it is Aubameyang that gets ahead of the hairpin. Lots more shrieking going on. Charles Leclerc's in the pits actually as well here. And is Alex Albon? I think we need to see this. It's very close, and Alex takes what it will be the provisional net lead when the top 3 pit. Alex Albon with the undercut, and Charles, look at how he's wrestling the car at the moment. Charles was trying to cover off the undercut and didn't manage it. Oh, was that a mistake? That's a lockup from Alex there. And I'm loving how they are absolutely side by side. Charles gets through. A mistake from Alex round the final corner allows the Ferrari driver through. There's a bit of contact. Alex is doing everything and more to try and beat Charles here today. It is a great event between these two and the other drivers, of course, but great to see two Formula One drivers, of course, racing here in Monaco at the weekend. This is the race before the race on F124, and what a race we have got at the moment. We're taking a look at the race leader, Maxime MXM, yet to pit, but clear of the rest. I'm just waiting for the move to be made. He's practically pushing Charles around the corner, but then clips his rear wheel, and is that Willen? It is. I heard Willen shrieking. He's in the wall. He's thrown away what was currently P2, and he has not pitted either. So unfortunately for Will, an avid F1 fan, has 5 million subscribers on YouTube. Great to see him here, but unfortunately crumbled at the end of lap 8. It's 2 tenths between Leclerc and Albon. We need to see the fight once again. Oh, we're looking at them side by side. Just through the first sector we go. Up the inside goes Alex. Does he take what will be the lead? It is Alex Albon. The move on Charles Leclerc. They're laughing away. We love to see it. But Alex Albon gets through, and I'm sure Leclerc's not going to like that one, Naomi.
He's absolutely not going to like that, to be taking that victory away from him, potentially here on his home.
Oh, it's another move! Oh, it's more contact! Who's coming out on top? It's still Alex. But Charles absolutely did not enjoy that one and sent it. This is the replay on the left-hand side. Lovely work with the two boxes here, and oh, you can see how much they're wrestling the car, and Alex just went round the outside. But there's more. The live pictures put Charles ahead once again, and it is so good that we do not have any stewards in today, because I have a feeling that Maxime might win this by quite a margin if we did, but instead it is great action here as we reach the halfway stage. There's the back markers getting involved as well, and that's an Aston Martin who's in the wall. Up the inside again goes Alex on the Mercedes. Where's Charles in all of this? I think he's down the road. I think Alex has made a mistake there. He has indeed. And unfortunately, the big lunge at the hairpin has cost Alex 5.8 seconds. He saw the back marker of Diogo Jota and thought, well, I have to get through. Oh, this is where he was losing time. Knew he had to send it, and it just did not work out whatsoever for Alex Albon. Heartbreaking, but look at this. That's Maxime into the pits as we got more contact at the back, and Liam's actually got a penalty, which is impressive considering how lenient we've got the rules. But that is Charles. He's slowed down. He's let Alex Albon back into the fight. Either that or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's got in the way, one or the other, but instead we still have a fight.
I spy with my little eye. I mean, there is a little bit of Pierre Aubameyang maybe keeping... Ooh, there goes...
Another move!
Who would have thought?
Oh, they're still side by side. Who's coming out on top on lap 11? It's Charles. They're getting stuck. This is going to bring Maxime in. There's Maxime in the background. They are now ghosted within each other. It's a time trial whilst they sort each other out. And it looks like Leclerc's just got a better exit as we head into the tunnel. He does indeed. What great action. Take a deep breath. We've still got another 8 laps to go. And oh, Aubameyang's getting in the way, and Alex is trying to squeeze through here. The McLaren driver, Aubameyang. Oh, goodness gracious me. Alex wall rides all the way round. He knows there's no damage on, so he can get away with it, and he stays very clearly within DRS of the Ferrari driver. It is frantic action. You don't know where to look. You just think it's calming down, and then another lunge comes out of one of these F1 drivers as we now ride on board with Maxime in 3rd position, pushing on hard, using the Alex Albon line of not really respecting that chicane, but it's fine. We're all good. The rules are pretty much non-existent in this race as we head through the final corner, and Maxime fully dialed in the podium position at the moment. It's amazing to see Alex. He did that last corner cut, got a penalty, so he corner cut less. What's that no? I've heard Charles Leclerc say no, and he's made a massive error. What's happened? Alex Albon has now taken the lead of this race, of course, has that penalty, which he's going to be kicking himself for, but Charles Leclerc has made an error somewhere or got involved with a back marker. I heard it from where I'm standing, the shriek, the no that happened, and we've got a replay of what happened to the Ferrari driver. So we can see on the left-hand side, oh, is it Liam? Does Liam get in the way? Does Charles try it around the outside? He does! Oh, there's more contact. I'm hearing in the background, and you can see it on the right-hand side of your screen as well, as Charles and Alex come to blows once more. And what has happened to Alex Albon? I think he's been spun round. So Charles Leclerc, in fact, actually, Maxime has now joined this fight, 1.3 seconds behind Alex. Alex holding on to that penalty as well. May well see Maxime be promoted to P2, but it is all kicked off here. I think we're going to have to get a replay if we can of Leclerc and Albon in that final incident, because we were looking at another replay of another incident, because that is all this entire Grand Prix has been as we enter and are in the penultimate lap. We're riding on board with Charles Leclerc, our race leader. It has been one of the most chaotic races I have ever seen in my entire life. I have heard the shrieking from all of the 10 drivers, but only one can be on the top step of the podium. He won in Vegas. He wins in Monte Carlo. Charles Leclerc wins this EA Sports F1 24, the 10 Racers event. What a drive!
What a race, guys. I'm so happy with the result. I would have never thought to be on the podium with 2 F1 drivers. Just incredible. This was the interview after the race.
First of all, Maxime, congratulations. You finished on the podium with these 2 Formula 1 drivers, which is no mean feat. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Could you see some of the nonsense that was going on between the 2 of them?
Yeah, I had no clue what's going on in the front, but I heard them scream and laugh and going in the wall and everything. I tried to keep up with them, and then they went on crazy strategies. So I was like, trying to extend my stint and stay close to them, but they are F1 drivers, and you can see that in the game as well.
I absolutely enjoyed the experience and had the best time. It was just before the Monaco race weekend, so I decided to stay longer in Monaco to watch Formula 1 from a yacht, and that was a dream come true. Make sure to check out that video if you haven't done it already. Thanks for watching and all your support. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!